Hello and welcome to another episode of Michael Plays Feed the Beast. This is episode 7, and sorry for the long hiatus. I do have an excuse for this, even though last episode I was talking about having a new recording system where I could record, and you heard Skype, record and edit and do all that really fast, and you'd be getting an episode or two a week. Um, if you've been listening to the Beard Network podcast, which if you have not, I would recommend highly. You should know that I have a job. I am studying computer science in university, and as part of that, during my second and third year, I do a year placement, and I found a placement. I don't know if I talk about what company I'm working for. I do server work. I'm a member of a server storage team, so yeah. So I have been playing Minecraft on and off. I've been going into. I work from like 8:30 to 5 most days, and sometimes I have to do overtime. And I come home and I'm pretty much dead. I can't really do anything. I sit in my bed and watch TV or watch something. And I haven't been able to record odd then the podcast on Sundays, because the thing is, Sundays are usually my day off. Saturdays I do some things on Saturdays, not a lot, but I do some things. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, Primeval. Need these guys. Yeah, so I've been breeding. I have a system set up here with frames, which are currently not working. So 1 second. Frame. Okay, that will make frames which will be pumped from the ME system into this chest here. And then from this chest here, it will be distributed to all these three apiaries and this one here. Except this one. This one is Mutator, which uses uranium, which should be in that chest, but we don't have a lot, so the 64 in each. You technically only need like 3 of these to make any difference. I just like to overkill. So yeah, I've been bee breeding. We have the usual bees on full rotation, the valuable bees, and whatever bees they are, imperial, hardy bees. Okay, I need those as well. Nothing in here, and I don't think there's any. Yeah, these I've taken offline because I'm gonna switch them over to this system soon. The Alvari. So yeah, I've been playing a bit. Just the odd time, just to make sure nothing here breaks. So yeah, as you can see, this tank's probably empty. Oh no, it's biofuel. I can't remember what changed in the last episode. I didn't actually. Usually I go back and I rewatch or have a glance to the last episode to see what has changed so I can talk about it. But I didn't do this time because I just want to get something recorded before I crash. So yeah, I do apologize. I'm now gonna do at least one recording session a day. Not a day, once a week. I will just sit down and record. I don't care how mundane or boring it is, I will just record. I'll probably edit this, or finish this, edit it, and get it up tonight. Just so I don't have a chance to look over and go, oh, I just don't like it, because that's usually what happens. Oh, that's running. This is the one I need, so. Yeah, I've set up here for making certain tools. Like this makes what are they called? It's a casing. I think it's wet casing or moist casing or impregnated casing, which is used to make alvearies. So I just put wood in there and it'll make them. So and I want to just do it here and make these sticks. These are impregnated sticks, which are used to make the slightly better frames. Plant balls should be okay. The system's just been made a bit better. That system turn off. Anything changed here? Not really. I've automated my squeezer. Haven't automated the scented paneling yet because I don't know which way to pump into it, to be perfectly honest. Like that pumps out, but I don't know where I pump. Maybe in the bottom. Actually, no, I'm going to try that now. You get to experiment with me. So I need a export bus. No, is that input? No, it's input. I need export. And I need ME cable. ME cable. Let's put these on my heart bar. Put some more bees in here. This is just a little automated system that will take the bees, shoot them into the analyzer here. If the bee already knows what it is, like that one there, and that modest bee doesn't have to be shot right out without wasting honey. And then that goes into my ME system, or should I say MB system? Ha ha ha. Yeah. So let's just boop and boop and boop. Okay. And now this requires oak plank. Okay, so let me do one oak plank. Royal jelly. One royal jelly. Beeswax. And what else does it need? Beeswax and pollen. Okay, what does it have none of? Royal jelly. So let me put royal jelly in here. There, now it has all 4 in there, so it should fill up with probably royal jelly first. Okay, I don't know how this should work, but this should do something. No, it's just going to pump up. Okay, this is not going to work. Never mind. It puts in the right place, but it doesn't put. It puts in all of one at one time, which is silly. So that's going to start working again for a while, but we'll just leave it for now. Yeah, it's the B1 makes capsules for the Rainmaker. Not much different in here. We've tons of certain materials. We've cones that haven't been sorted out yet. Now let me just check my platinum make. Whoa, I've not played in a long while. Ooh, platinum. There you go. Let me just take out the small piles. Okay, and yeah, I got rid of lots of birch. So that will make. And I just throw. I just go in here and I just go bam, 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 bam. Cobble. Yes, yeah, so that's gonna make more platinum dust, which is always good. Yeah, that's done it all. Plant balls. Yeah. Anything else changed over here? Boston villagers over. Lasers. Yeah. Sub-basement, I think you've already seen. If not, this is new. This was doing lava. Lava system's gone again. Haven't done it yet. This uses... oh, you heard steam again. This uses fuel and the biofuel from here. And pumps out of it and will pump into these engines. And make... whatever. We'll make... power. ME power, which is great. Or megajoules. Oh, this is the I needed snow for or ice for the accumulizer, which puts bees on the put them in the right biome. Makes it even cooler. And this is really cool. That's a block breaker, and then this is just a snow golem, which is 2 blocks of snow and a pumpkin on top, and then he's trapped in by the fences. And this is just a timer, which has a signal in it which stops it. But if I break this, watch. Infinite snowballs, and you can just turn that down how much you want. Just go boop 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 boop, boop, and it goes into the ME system. While I'm down here, let me just go down to the lightning room. This is where, oh yeah, this usually crashes my games. So if I found, oh no, there we go. No need 33 UU matter. I'm not getting a lot of lightning. We go back up, and in here we have, so that's more UU matter. Second floor. We've tons of UU matter. No use for it. We do have a solar panel, which I'll show you in a second. We're filling drives like a motherfucker. As you can clearly see by the tree farm down there and my wheat farm out there. My head, Sandra's head. What was I gonna? I was gonna do something this episode. What was I gonna do this episode? Oh yes, I was gonna make a tool, which probably really useless when I would have this, but I want to make anyway. Oh, this is for making the electron tubes, different ones. Anything else in here? Biogas from the fuel. I don't know. Did you see this? This is a orange end of pouch or end of chest, has meat in case you need it. I'm gonna grab actually a bit of it, and I can throw in my graviton chest plate or anything, and it will charge it up with using high voltage or medium voltage EU matter. Third floor. Nothing has really changed up here. Nikolai made the machine casings better. Oh, we had tons of a thing in Nikolai. I don't know what. Yeah, I see. Oh, that's son of a bitch. Fuck off. Okay. Yeah, Nikolai. Those oak saplings I actually use. Goddammit. Apparently, there's a lot of chunk problems in this game with orphan chunks and chicken chunks and stuff like that. But anyway, Thaumcraft stuff. Not a lot. I haven't messed around with it a lot. Was gonna do some potion brewing. Maybe automate some potion brewing. This block here was a test for me, which as you can see is currently just PC. Where's that going? Yeah, anyway, I had a test thing here for a charge pad, but doesn't really work. I put in a fizz capture thing to try lessen the effects of my flux, which I will make a B for eventually. I'm hoping to get into the B part of Thaumcraft, Thaumium bees. Weed farmer here. These have been turned off. I haven't used these in a while. Haven't made any good books in a while because we don't need enchantments. House is finished. Don't know if you see that. Saw that. You probably saw that earlier. Putting the bee juice over here because bee juice. Don't think much else has changed. Nuclear reactor's not really in use anymore. But it's just there anyway. I think Nikolai still has it set up. Yeah, so that's that. So I'm gonna go mess around with my bees some more, and I might be back. No, I will be back. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go break away, because if I break away, I won't record the rest of it, because I'll probably just go. Oh God, I'm just gonna go to bed. Blah. So yeah, we're gonna make a vagina. There it was. Fajara, which is advanced alloy, laptronic crystal, carbon plate, refined iron, energy crystal. All those I can make. The Fajara core is HV transformer. Oh, we can make those. Tesla coil can make one of those. Radium plates can make those. Superconductor can make those. This requires a lot of iridium. And then the magnetron, which is copper, refined iron over a superconductor. SUPER. Okay, I need I need 6 of these, right? So I need 2 for that. So it's 2, 3. So I need 3 of these. And I should go ahead and start crafting them using the ME system. What else do we need? What other resource do we need? Refined iron. We need 1, 2, at least for that bit. For our core, we'll need none. The Tesla coil. Okay. Energy crystal. We need 1 of these. Boom, make 1. Thank you. Refined iron. Lapatronic crystal. Lapatronic crystal. Make 1 of you. Carbon. Are you done making the things? Yeah. Okay. So carbon plate. Need 2 of these. Yeah. So I need 2 of you. And you take a minute to make. And I need 2 advanced alloy as well. ADFAN advanced alloy. Oh, just 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 2 of those. So that's the outside made. Inside I need 2 iridium plates, 2 superconductors. I think I'll 2 of those down. Iridium plates is actually 14 in the system. Tesla coil and a HV transformer. already in the system. Just boom, made one. Tesla coil, which should be a thing. No, we have a teleporter, but not a Tesla coil, which is medium voltage. Okay, redstone, transformer, medium voltage, create, and then what else? Not magnetron. Electronic circuit, some refined iron. Let's just take out a stack of refined iron. What was the other thing it needed? I'm terrible at this. A circuit. We need one of you. I think that's everything. Tesla coil, radium plates, those two. We need copper and refined iron. So the only thing we need is copper. So crafting table, let's use our shift click thing. Let's make the magnet thing first. Let's make one. Yeah, pick those back up. Make this. Ooh, make this. One. Was it 1, 2? Oh, the Tesla coils. Make one of those first. I knew I was missing something. One of you. Now you can make the center with this. There we go. And then make one of these. No, we can't. So Labotronic energy. Refined iron. Advanced alloy, carbon. These are the other way around. No? So you notice what's wrong with my... Oh, these are the wrong way. Fajaras. Let's go put that in here. So what does the Fajara do? It breaks blocks instantly, I think. Hopefully I can look at this without causing hassle. Okay, let's see, can I move this? Yeah. Okay, the Fajara is an endgame multi-tool added by the Graviton Street. It can mine any block type except bedrock, end-pearl frame, and warded blocks due to their non-mineable properties in one hit, even while flying, falling, swimming, or underwater. It is powered by EU and has an external storage of 1 million EU. It can be charged... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it does a lot of damage to mobs and a lot of a lot of mining damage. Let's give this a go over in here. What's that? Okay, kids, what do we learn? Do not click multiple times with this tool because it would cause your server to break. I just crashed. Apparently it can cause the server to crash, so I wouldn't recommend it if you're playing a multiplayer server with a lot of people. Single player world, go right ahead. And we can't destroy it. So that is another useless item to join all the other useless items in our ME system. You can probably see some of them here. Now, before I was going to start messing with the bees, I looked up one of the bees I want to make, but let's go upstairs and I'll show you the power situation. Okay. Ooh, come on. So yeah, so we have 3 ultimate hybrid solar panels, which as you can see are, well, mostly full, and they power the whole entire building. Lots of it. I think everything is actually powered by it by now. And we have this guy. I made this guy. This guy is a interdimensional storage unit. This guy is dicks to make. Like, absolute. Like, I'll just show you. Storage, you'll find it. Okay, so it requires an ender chest, 4 adjustable energy storage units, and iridium plates. Like, you're thinking like, oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bam. So that's 8 Labotronic energy orb per. So you need 8 by 4, which is a number I don't know. You need to integrate a computer, which is 2 data orbs and monitors, and it's just a pain in the dick to make. You can make it. There's nothing like you can make it. It just requires an iridium and a half. But I made one, and found out it's per user. So like Nikolai can't view how much power is in this thing, but this would be great for doing a remote base, which I might do soon enough. I might sneak off and do my own little stuff, maybe start again, I don't know, do some testing. Instead of doing my test world on a create a server, I do it here, and the testing is me actually making the things. Might be fun. So yeah, the bee I'm aiming for the diamond bee. So as you can tell, we have fileable, which is in here, which makes us platinum, which is good, really good. You heard Skype again. I should have really muted that. So yeah, so we need we require I had it up here a second ago, a tolerant and a hardy. And if you were looking very carefully, yes, earlier, I had some hardy princesses. So we want to take one of these bad boys, and we should have a tolerant drone, with tons of tolerant drones. And right now, I use the mutation one to mutate, and that has a I think the percentage is a bajillion by now, looking at all these, but you put the princess and you put the tolerant drone in, and it won't make, the mutation won't happen right away. It won't happen like when it makes a queen. When that queen is used up, so when that queen has finished birthing her children, she will poop out. Out of every time, like every time I've done this, which I've done it probably a few times now, it's first attempt, it's been the bee I want. So this thing is pretty successful at doing its job. I can hear the people shouting like, Michael, why are you checking the corner ones twice? So yeah, so that's pretty OP. And then radioactive bees in there, Imperial. This one's empty for now, but that's because I want to put the diamond bin bee there, and then I want to also take the Imperial, because does the Imperial make the royal jelly? If I remember my studies well. Yeah, if I remember well, I think it's the Imperial. Could be the Majestic. Oop. Ow. So yeah, so we're going to make resilient bees. I was making primeval bees, and they are used for, let me just have a look at my bee tool here. Primeval, yeah, that's what they're called. Primeval or primeful, or I think I was trying to make oily combs. I was trying to make the bees that can make me not oil, but refine. Was it refined? Yeah, there's either refined or distilled. Distilled will give me a 10% chance of oily comb, while refined will give me a 10% chance of oily comb, which will make oil, or petroleum comb, which has a 4% chance, base chance, and it will make me petroleum propolis. And petroleum propolis, when put into a squeezer, will make biofuel, that orange tang. So yeah, so we're going to try and make an oily bee. So an oily bee is a primeval and a modest, and I think we have both of those. So bees take a while to get into. I was killing good lines off and stuff like that, but these bees, once you get an alveary in, once you get the mutators and the frame housings in, you can do dicks. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. So I need a modest, and I have modest princesses here, and I need a primeval, and we have some primeval drones here, and we'll put them in the mutation chamber, in the radioactive room, to bee it out and make some babies, and hopefully we'll get our oily bee, and then I can set him off for a while before I do anything else. So you can make, do you have any wheat? How much wheat's in the system? Yeah, let's turn this on a bit. This makes plant balls, which go and make the orange tang. So I like orange tang, so let's just do that. And I'll turn it off at the end of the episode, and we'll see which wheat we have left. Probably none. So yeah, I'm going to be moving into the thaumium bees soon, and clearing up our nodes so we don't have to have the glass chambers around them anymore, because I don't like the glass. So just like, what the hell is that and why is it doing on my building? You know what I mean? It just doesn't go well. I'm just trimming the excess branches, because these branches won't actually be got by the chopper, because they're not really attached to anything. Don't know about the ones that are attached like adjacent, but yeah, we'll leave it. It's still going around. This thing is a altar of light, and you feed it redstone. I think it's 3 or 4 redstone, and after a while it will make a glowstone. And I don't have anything to pick it up with. So we just needed a quick way to get some glowstone. So that's what we were using, just to get some quick and easy glowstone. We finished the house using mahogany, which we have the mahogany trees over there. You see them? There's mahogany, and there's my attempt at my attempt at making a tree. Let me break one of these leaves, and we'll get the sweet nectar. Walnuts, baby. Yes, gonna make. I think it was a walnut and a chestnut, and I was going to use that instead of using seeds for the seed oil, because they make more. Inside of the house, not much done yet. We have a post box, no one else has one. Sandra's the only person who plays on the server still regularly. Upstairs we have some basic machines. We have an electrolyzer and a rotary macerator and an electric furnace. And over here we have a non-connected drive system. And then in the roof we have solar panels. We have... Oh, it is connected actually, okay. Yeah, we have solar panels in the roof. We have just advanced ones, and they seem to be powering the system pretty nicely. Why is separate ME system in the house? Don't know. I might change it out for a non-unique one, so there's no controller up there, but it's just a bunch of drives, maybe in the rack or just somewhere where you can put up drives. I do like the wall of drives, but I'd rather have it like in a room, like its own dedicated, like a server room, like I have in my base. I have in my test world. I have I got common walnut sapling, so I have like I don't have any placeable blocks. Let me get some dirt. So I have like a room which has, it's like 4 high or something like that, and it's, so here's like the back wall, so it's like bam, 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 and these are like 3 high. So these would be the servers, and then in the back there'd be a space for the wiring, and there'd be, so like here there'd be a space for wiring, and then there'd be another line of servers. Just like the server room I sometimes working. Yeah, I spent 4 hours today and 5 hours, no, 5 hours today, 4 hours yesterday in the server room. Well, first day I lost feeling in my legs because I was on the floor because there aren't chairs in there. I needed to sit there and wait for something to install. Finally got to install. I can now do my work from my desk. So yeah, let's go check on those bees again. So UU matter, yay! Can't do anything without UU matter. Like the amount of UU matter we're making, I could just go like, you know, UU matter, blah. Don't tell Nikolai I did that. So making bees for a living. Yes, they're gonna die now soon, so I'll just right around there and I don't know. What can I talk about? I usually have topics to talk about when I do this, just random stuff. Oh, I'll talk about this. I don't know if I talked about this on... I think I may have mentioned it on the Beard Network podcast, but if I not, it's exclusive Feed the Beast only. I'm trying to move into a real flat. Currently I live in student accommodation with 4 other people, really nice people. but I want my own place, and I've been looking for about 2 months now. The people who I've been looking with have changed. I do apologize if I have talked about this before. I can't remember. Terrible memory. Yes, the number of people and the people who I've been looking with has changed. So it was just me and a guy in my course were looking for a 2 bedroom flat. Then another guy in our course said, "Oh, he wants to move in," so it's 3 bedroom. Then he couldn't do it, so then it was two again. And then the guy in my course, Darren, I'll give his name. Shout out to Darren, fucking Maddox. Fucking good luck tomorrow or whenever your interview is. He's looking for a placement too. We found a thing on Reddit, the Aberdeen subreddit, which is my Feed the Beast subreddit of the week. Looking to move up. Was moving to Aberdeen. I was looking for flatmates because it's easy to find, flat with more people. So Darren put a comment on. It was a comment to a post about moving up. So put it in. Didn't really think much about it. But anyway, a few days later, we got a mail. He got a PM back, and then it was three of us: me, Darren, and his girl named Lucy. Darren, for certain reasons, found out he couldn't move into Aberdeen. He had a placement beforehand and he lost it, and won't go into it, but so now it's me and Lucy is moving up sometime this week. I think at the end of this week or next week, I'm not too sure. She is coming up, and hopefully when she's not working, she can look for flats, because I can't. It's impossible to look for flats while you're working not 8:30 to 5 every day, and most places won't give you a flat viewing after fucking 4 o'clock. You might be lucky, or you go, oh, I can't. Weekend Saturday view. No, And before, when I was looking for a flat, I was mentioning I was a student, because I technically still am, even though I do have full-time employment. They were like, oh, you need a guarantor, someone to, in case you don't pay, they still get their money. And my guarantors are Irish, so that was a big problem. And most places were like, oh, well, oh, yeah, it's just like, oh, we're not too sure about that, we'd have to look into it. Some places were like, oh, you'll have to pay 6 months rent. Okay, that's a tad too much, fair enough, you'll want... Anyway, I'll just say, yeah, and in one place, literally had the cheek to ask me, oh, you'll have to pay the full term rent up front. Full term. I want to live in that flat for a year. That's 12 months rent. That's 13 months rent if you include deposit. No, and that's illegal. I found out from two of my friends who are lawyers. Internet threat. No, two. I have one who's currently in university, one who's just finished. Yeah, and they both said that's illegal. I think the most they can legally ask me for is double deposit, which I'm fine to pay. I am perfectly fine to pay double deposit and not have to be guaranteed. But apparently, if you work full time, you're in full time employment. Nope, no guarantors needed. So I'm going to be saying that from now on. And it's going to be funny next year if I want to live there, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, you'll need to sign your lease again, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm now a student. What? It'll be funny. Hopefully it doesn't come up, but anyway. So hopefully I'll be moving into a new flat and getting really fast internet, not this 4 megabytes I'm used to. Yeah, so there we go. We got a resilient queen and a resilient princess and resilient thrones. Now I'm going to go take these bad boys and go fly me to the moon. Into here, and oh wait, no, do I have my B-pad? I do have my B-pad on me, never mind. I'm gonna scan these bees and just make sure they should be pure, and this is so great. There's like 1 in 10, boom, you have the 2 bees you want. So resilient, and resilient. Now, as you see, I made 2 there and I made 1 there. It reset the I'll just show you. Yes, these have ones. This will only generate 1 drone per tick per life cycle. So what happens is it will not, in that system I have there, the frame and the loop system, it will not make extra bees that go into like that diamond chest, so we have to operate, and we inject them with normal fertility, which is the double bee, the 2 bees, and that will make sure they create babies or clones, so we can keep the bee library up. Actually, while I'm here, this ME system, okay. great system, great system. But there's one block I would love, and it would be a sort of a, I don't know what you'd call it. It would just be like a block or a special pipe, and it would be like, oh, I want to make this. You know, let's say you have a crafting thing for, let's say a chest. So you need, what do you need for a chest? You need wood. You need oak wood. So it would go, oh, okay, I need to make oak wood. This thing would go, oh, I need to make oak wood. Let me check my system. There's no oak wood in my system. And normally it would just go, yeah, I'm missing those materials. But let's say we had this block and we had, okay, so let's get some other bricks here. Let's get some marble and some wood and some cobble. So okay, so imagine the dirt's going to be piped. So let's say we have like a backbone, okay? And we have the main controller, which will be this marble on it. So this is the main controller, and this is where all like we have this. So this would be like a centralized system. And then we'd have, let's say, the giant, you know, multi-structure thing, that thing here, and I'd have my terminal, which will be marked as this wood. And no, actually no, this would be like the perfect system. This would be great for a server. But again, you have people who live so far away, and you don't want to have a system. It would just, okay, no, I'm explaining this wrong. This, no, actually, wrong thing I'm explaining here. This would be a backbone. Okay, no, let's say we had a controller and we had access terminal here. Okay, let's say this was our system, what we have sitting here right now, pretty much. And we go, oh, I want to make chest. Let's say we have, let me get another block I can place that is easily broken. Yeah, so let's say we had, these are the tape drives, the drives things. Let's say we have one here, okay? And this is our basic system, okay? This is just our simple, just, that stores all our things. But let's say we have stuff that we put into like deep storage. Let's say we get like, we have a system that's just for wood, an ME drive, let's just forward. And instead of having the whole system powered on at once, this wood system, this like, it's like a storage. This is for like natural resource, for things from a quarry, or basically you don't want to connect it to your main power because it would just drain power. But you want maybe on its own power supply or on its own something or other, okay? And then you just have the special block in the middle, which we will put in as this pipe here. And what that pipe would do is be like, it'll be like, oh, let me check here, blah, blah, blah. Oh wait, I don't have it. Let me go turn this on and go, okay, let me check all these drives, anything on this line. And this would also be good for a backbone system. So let's say we have a system here, and let's say everyone has their own little storage drive. So here's our storage, our main controller. But this is the problem, like the main control, like this thing would not go, oh, there's main controls on this. This is just a grab and a push, like a pull and a pull and a push. Let's say we're here and we're like, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. I want to make, or I want a diamond. I don't have any diamonds, and it will go, oh, let me go check the rest of the system, blah, 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 blah. And that could be hooked into my backbone system. That would be pretty cool. I might try to figure out how to do that normally on this thing. But anyway, let's go check our bees. So yeah, I've been rambling for a bit. So I'm going to go. This is how pretty much I do bees. Is I look up on a wiki, which is the nearso mc.neserogaming.eu/bees. It's the beekeeping wiki. It's up to date, I think. I'm not too sure. It's on the, I think I found it on the Feed the Beast subreddit, which is a good subreddit. I just put the bees there. Which is a subreddit I read all the time. I just scroll through and I find people have these really interesting ideas and like, ooh, I want to do that. So I might start doing those soon. A couple of those ideas soon. Actually, this was sort of inspired by one. There were good people going, oh, I hate how long it takes for me to make a fucking redstone circuit, you know, and you just have all these and just go like, and I'm hoping I get like the bottom all done, that all done, and the floor all done, like one down, just so it just goes and just powers through. I'm slobbering. Powers just through everything. Because who wants to wait on these things? Like, oh, let me make one of these. You know, just powers through them. Oh yeah, I'll show you some serums before we go. One last thing. I got some serums. Nothing. I wish I could destroy some of these. Got the Crave Drillers, the Rainfall, and the Nocturnal, which are good ones to get. Effect Cancellations are always good. A Long Good Life, which is a good one. Those are good as two. Haven't put any things into them. That one's good for Flower. No, that one's the best one, I think. Cave Dwelling. Normal Fertility. There's a couple more for Normal Fertility. And somewhere, where is it? There is in some of these somewhere. I had a one which was might be actually it might be in one of these ones now. I had a fast productivity, which means it would make things faster. I don't think of anything else. That's all the bees I have access to. So yeah, that's been another episode. Hopefully not the last. Michael plays Feed the Beast, but one hopefully in a new line of Michael actually makes money for a living. So I'm going to do some more work with the bees, edit this, hopefully upload it, and you'll have it soon enough. Catch you next time.